New and disturbing details surrounding Tuesday's standoff in downtown Billings.
Court documents released today indicate the 60-year-old suspect invited two probation and parole officers into his house and soon after pulled out a semi-automatic handgun and started shooting.
A lot happened in just a little time before the 2-hour standoff ensued, drawing in city, county, state, and federal authorities.
The suspect, Michael Jeffrey Anderson, appeared in Billings Justice Court this afternoon. He's now charged with 2 counts of attempted deliberate homicide. Both those charges include a weapons enhancement.
Now, court documents also tell us the names of the 2 officers caught in that gunfire.
And that's where Q2's Zoe Zandora picks up the story tonight. Zoe.
That's right, Jay and Janelle. Alan Kitterman and Derek Skinner of the Montana Department of Corrections Probation and Parole Division were unexpectedly forced to exchange gunfire after bullets started flying. Kitterman and Skinner arrived at 1611 2nd Avenue North just before 4:30 Tuesday to administer a random drug test and home check on Anderson. As the officers entered the home from the front door, Anderson had come in from the back and was sitting in a chair in the living room. Officer Kitterman then noticed a pellet gun leaning against the wall. Anderson is not allowed to possess any type of firearm while on probation and began to argue with Kitterman. Officer Skinner, meanwhile, walked into the defendant's bedroom to continue the search and found a Bushmaster AR-15 rifle lying on the bed that was fully loaded. He then removed the fully loaded magazine, and in the meantime, the defendant got up and walked into a small room near the kitchen and began rummaging through some clothes, saying he had something to show them. Moments later, Kitterman asked Anderson to show his hands, and again, Anderson repeated, "I have something to show you." That's when Anderson allegedly pulled out a semi-automatic handgun and started shooting. As the officers fired back and retreated, the suspect was wounded. Multiple agencies responded and the standoff ensued until authorities removed the front door and found Anderson lying inside. Anderson was hospitalized and is now in the Yellowstone County Jail. If convicted, Anderson could face up to life in prison, possible fines, and an extra 10 years for the use of a weapon. Jay and Janelle.
All right, thanks, Zoe.